Good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh, didn't check my t-shirt. Rosboundy Psychic Medium bringing you the daily Lenormand card spread reading. It's great to take a breath, isn't it, on a weekend? So I have been busy this morning though. I've already done a class. So I'm a perpetual learner. I love being a student of so many different things, and this one was to do with writing. Anyway, we're going to go across to the cards to see what they have for us today, what Spirit's guiding us toward or into or about or whatever. What you need to do is tune into your spirit guides, to your inner self, as to what your gut feeling's telling you when you see these cards. So here they are. We do have the mystical Lenormand today. It's Regula Elizabeth Fighter and it is oh god, I'm just going to have to hold it up this time. This is the deck I'm using. It is the mystical Lenormand deck. I think because I've had a few hints that someone's using this one themselves, and I went and found mine, which I do have in a drawer. I've got all of my cards in a drawer. Gee, that's going in and out, isn't it? So it's painted by Urban Trush, and it's Regula Elizabeth Fighter who's created the deck. And they're actually very interesting in the artwork. I love it. So, and we do have, instead of the owl card, I decided what I'd use today is the Kipper deck as another main focus. So here it is, the Kipper deck that I'm using. The fortune telling deck is what it's called, and it is a Ciro Marchetti branding and design and creation. So, well, Kipper itself isn't, but the deck itself is. So I love his artwork, as you can see. What we have here is Judication card 30. And I'll just go through these cards. 26 is the book. We've got, 22, which is Pathway, I think, and 20 is Garden or Parks. We'll find out when I get the guidebook out. And I did bump that because these were slightly more nice. Look, let's do it properly. There we go. They were more displayed as if it was a bit of a smiley look. It was a bit higher, these ends, but I think I must have moved it for the photo, for the picture, to fit things in, and so that it looked a bit more like a smile. And I've mucked it up anyway. So I'll zoom into the cards now. Whoops, that was a very quick zoom, wasn't it? We're going to zoom into the main ones first and leave the Kipper out of it until the last. So I'll try and arrange it so that that's all we're seeing is those three. I'll just move that to the side for the moment. Okay, let's see if that's going to work. Yeah, that's a bit better. Now, good morning, Keza, and morning, Ros and all. Thank you, Keza. Lovely to have you aboard. And Fiona, good morning, girly, and all around the globe, and good evening and a good afternoon, because we are global. We do have lots of people that do play, but sometimes there's quite a few who watch this live as we are moving through the reading. And sometimes I miss the comments, sometimes not. But anyway, what we're doing is going to read these three cards first from the mystical Lenormand. Now, I am going to get the little guidebook out to see what Regula actually has to say. And this is the little guidebook. You can see how tiny it is. There we go. And you can see how small the cards are because they're the same size. There we go. A lovely, handy-dandy little size, I reckon, for shuffling, for a bag, purse, you know, for something small. So we're looking at this one first, and it is card 22. Pretty sure it's the paths, not pathways. But the paths place you in front of a decision. So you're coming up to a fork in the road. However, they are, let me start again, can I? The paths place you in front of a decision. However, they also express that there are alternatives and ways out, and that you have to make a choice. So this is what we have as our main theme for the day today. This is the energy space that I read it as, is our main energy. So you can choose one or the other. There could be even more choices when you actually get to that path division. But what we see here is just the two. So you can head towards the mountains, or you can keep on with the valleys, the top of these gentle hills, or go on, oh, who knows what challenge. And here we have a wonderful mystical looking, as it is the mystical deck, as you would know. So this beautiful seahorsey type dolphin serpent thingy that's here swimming through this creek. Amazing, fantastical, mystical pathway that we're going to have. That gorgeous bird that is just flying free. You can follow whatever pathway you decide, but it is going to be a choice that's going to happen here. Okay, so that's what we have with card 22 and the path. And we do have Sharon popping in. Good morning, Ros and all. So thank you, Shaz, for being here. Fiona has popped up the numerology. Now we are a day 1 for our day number with the date that we have, and the cards themselves bring together to being a number 5 and all those gorgeous hearts. Thank you so much, Fiona. And Fiona's saying Christy Lana girly, so you're tagging someone in this, so that's lovely. Thank you. Okay, now we're going on to the energy here with card 26, that is the home space. This is how I've been reading them for a few years. The center is the overall theme. The left card, this that's in the, is our home space. It's where we start with our day, and the right is usually the work guts of the day. So that's how I read these energies. So card 26 being the book, it is the card denotes this card denotes a secret, something that is not yet definite, as it is still hidden somewhere. Okay, so the book can also indicate a contract or a large amount of acquired knowledge. Okay, so that's it is knowledge. It's my focus for a lot of my time these days, because I love reading, I love writing. I'm growing a wonderful, well, it's not a hobby, I'm growing a business called Boomer Press that's focused around books, and I am writing myself now. It takes time, takes a lot of time, learning the craft and all that. So the secrets in this book are is for me what time I'm spending to put forward the books that I am going to publish. And it starts in the home space, because a lot of our thoughts and ideas do start, as we're sleeping. It might come from our dreams, and we don't sleep at work. I would hope not. So I'm feeling the energy of this being all those different wonderful ideas that are created in our home environment from life experiences with other people in our home, those that are closest to us. It is revealing secrets as I'm moving through life of what my past experiences may mean in the now, and for possible stories that are being created. It's a very wonderful, exciting journey in my view, but that's for me. What does it mean for you when you read books, when you have that as something that comes forward to you? Is someone suggesting a really good book for you to read? That type of things. Or is there some secrets that you're keeping in a dear diary and that you still need to use a journal for your movement through your own personal life? That is the within you inner realm of understanding yourself. Or is it for just being able to understand other people that you interact with in your family, including each of your children, your partner, your parents, your siblings, cousins, that type of family? Okay? And then that can extend to friends and friendships that you create, or that you know that you need to move away from. All of that type of thing. I'm thinking it's a whole realm of information and wealth of knowledge that you have within you, that you are gaining also from reading more, that type of thing. So, and if it does indicate a contract or agreement in some way, I think it's more about the knowledge and wisdoms that we can gain through books. Okay, so that's where I think that the book has its meaning for us today. What does it mean for you? Are you actually currently reading a really good book? Now, here's some more comments. Oh, hi, we've got Christy Lana. good morning or good evening, afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Lovely and welcome. Hi to you, Christy. Thank you for joining us. And Christy as well is saying hi to Fiona, who is the person who tagged us. So it's wonderful interaction there. Thank you so much. And Fiona, of course, is saying, welcome, Christy, Lana, girly. Lovely, lovely. Thank you. It does start to feel like a family in this wonderful daily group that we've come to love and share with each other. And Sandra, I love the interpretation of the book and wishing all the best with all the budding authors. May the words flow freely and the stories get shared. Absolutely, because we really do have a story within us. Each and every one of us has. Not everyone wants to write about it or have it public or shared with others, but we all do have a story within us. It's what our life experience is. It's growing a story that is ours, that is a treasure, that is absolutely wonderful. I just want to write some of mine down. I hope you do too. Look up Boomer Press. Actually, I will. I'm going to give it a bit of a plug. You can look it up on the website. I'll put that there. Boomerpress.online. Whoops. .online. I'm just going to take the time. Thank you for indulging me. And you can certainly have a look at that and join in with the Boomer Press community as well. That's there and open, ready to be. It's a free space, the community itself. Okay, let's move on. What we're looking at is card 20, which is now it is called Park in this particular deck. So we've got some lovely imagery here with a couple who are walking around the park. There's a dog. That seems to be a child. It is. It's a long way away here. Do I pick it up and show you? You might have to buy your own mystery deck, your own mystical Lenormand deck to have a very, very close look. Look, I will actually pick that one up. I've mucked around with the arrangement already before, but have a look how gorgeous the detail is in this, if it will focus properly. And I don't know if it will. There, look, isn't it beautiful? The fountain with the swan and the ducks. A lovely family feel to that, and the beautiful trees and the gorgeous Chinese style lions. Such a wonderful set of images in that. It is beautiful. So let's read the interpretation. So with the path, card 20, the park stands for places open to the public, for society, and any place where a lot of people come together. This can be a concert, a hospital, or a fair. Depending on the questions asked, this card is an indicator that many people are involved, which is very interesting, being that card that is in our workspace. So it is, what I'm feeling from that as an interpretation is the sense of something that you may have held secret, building your knowledge, gaining knowledge about, creating and developing from that at home, and ideas at work are now going to be revealed and coming out into the public arena, showing your stuff. Whether it's you as a business owner, a soulpreneur like I am, or solopreneur, soulpreneur. I love the soulpreneur label, tag, whatever. Anyway, as that, you may be starting to really move into that marketing arena of showing your product, really sharing your services like I've just done with the Boomer Press website there. It's part of, yes, getting it out and into the public realm. And, it brings the beauty of what you have to share, of who you are, out and into the world. And if it's from a business base, you just get showing that is the best part of your product. There are all sorts of aspects, different ways that we can do this. And it's showing, the air with the birds that are flying there somewhere. Where was the bird? Here. Showing the different paths we can take, which is connecting with this path as well. The gorgeous trees that are in this, the symbology of animals and their spirit meanings, the pets that we can have, the families we can create as far as, little communities. not just with our home space, but also in our business realm, our workspace with colleagues and a team that we may be working with to create that is our marketing and let people know what we do and our offerings, our services, because Boomer Press is more about services, not products. And whatever your business is, what you work within, what, you know, if you do have that type of a link yourself that you'd like to share, I'm happy for you to put that in the comments for today as well. You know, just share what we do, how we can help each other in this respect, and how beautiful that connection with people is, that it grows into something that is, well, expanding. It's going to really shine our lights, our, you know, from the heart, that space that we love doing what we do as work. And that glimmers and sparkles when we really put the joy and happiness into it. And isn't it wonderful to walk around in a well-maintained park and spend time out in sunshine and nature? We don't do it often enough these days. So that's those cards for today. Right, I'll just go back to the comments, and we're just going to drop back to the screen here, the more open screen, or whatever you call it, zoomed out, things like that. Okay, now where did I get up to? Because I shared my boomerpress.online. I'd love for you to join the community there. And Fiona, here we've got some lovely goosebumps. Isn't it wonderful when things resonate? Thank you for that and giving the feedback. It's wonderful. And Michaela, good morning to you, Roshan. Okay, is there a Roshan? Or you meant Ros? You meant Ros because I can see the correction in the one underneath. All beautiful weather, quite cool. Do you know what, Michaela? I don't think I did a weather report. I didn't. It is cool outside. It's lovely. I'm actually watering the lawn as we do this show. I set it for 20 minutes. The alarm has gone off, I think, or is about to. It's, yes, a nice deep water for the plant, for the lawn, sorry, and the plants at each side too. Rods, yeah, there you go. And yes, it's our time to shine. It is, isn't it, Shaz? Definitely that. So, and a wow from Christy. Thank you for that. Yes, and Fiona acknowledging, yes, 100% girly. I think when we're ready, we certainly do get that indication. The cards are telling us that right now. I think that is the message. And you've been working on a project, Christy, and it's bang on. And you've got the shivers. I love that. Thank you so much for the acknowledgement there. The cards aren't too far off the track, I can tell you. They certainly speak to me every day, and I'm thankful they're speaking to you. And Keza, thank you and have a wonderful day to everyone. Yes. And Michaela saying, yay, watering the lawn. Yes. Oh, now why did that go back to the shivers? Now that's interesting. My button did not press there. I'm pressing yay, watering the lawn, which is now popping up. Yep, my Alexa alarm has just gone off. So I'll probably need to go. But what I want to do is the reading on this one. And here we go. We've got judication. I'm just going to lay that over the top and zoom in so that we've got the detail of this picture. Now, judication, this is the size of these cards, as you can see. And I'm going to card 30 for judication out of the Kipper deck. And oh, Sandra, you'll have to re-watch to see what the Kipper card shared today. And goosebumps from Christy. Yeah, I am just going to finish off, but with this card as a moving out. So judication is the neutral to what could be a challenging card. So it's the magistrate on his bench, anxious couple before him awaiting his decision. He will make a decision on your matter. It could be in favour or it could be against you. So literally this card stands for minor government officials and things like that. Could result in a fine or a fee. Now these can be as literal as the Lenormand deck. So just have an openness that today the judication, the decision, as we have with our path, that this is actually that I placed it over top of the pathway. See there? that it is a decision that may be adjudicated in some form at some point. But I do feel that it's more your own sense of adjudication. It's not something from government officials, but have an awareness around that. Okay, so that is relatively the reading that I have for us today. The interpretation that I've put to it is only my interpretation from what the guidebooks have given and what I'm sensing from Spirit. Probably with a bit of bias towards my own understanding, obviously, from my own life experiences. You need to be interpreting from your own life experience perspective, especially using your own inner sense, your intuition, that gut feeling that you have. What was the first thing that came to your mind as each of those cards were read? Okay, so that's the best advice I can give you. This is only just but a guide. Take it as you need, okay? And Shaz is saying, yes, hopefully all in favour with adjudication. Yeah, there you go. Exactly. And Sandra, yes, thought it was first, but you just shared it with us. Don't get a speeding fine. And that too, it is that sort of thing. It can be that literal. So thanks for that summary of that card too. Exactly. And thank you, Michaela. And from Fiona, thank you, girlie, for your time and energy. Have a great day, others, and afternoon, evening, wherever you are. And I say there from Fiona. And as I complete my part of this and your part in the day, I'm just going to drop that out. Thank you so much for sharing your time with me. Thank you so much for having a look at the boomerpress.online and potentially joining the community. I'd love to see you there. It is for authors basic. Well, it's potentially more for authors, but it's not just for that. I just want to build a community where we can share ideas around, probably even share stories of different types of things that come up for you as possible fiction books, and I can grab your ideas and run with it. All of that. Look, it's whatever it is, isn't it? And Fiona, the last card resonates on this week. You've received phone calls for surgery and paperwork to be signed. Yeah, take care of yourself and all that you sense from it. So thank you, each and every one of you. Keep being the best you that you can be. And I'm going to go and turn off a sprinkler. Namaste.